Once again about Pinax TV also. Each and every day there's things happening in this country, and then it's as always Pinax. We've opened our focal lens, which is 360 degrees wide, to check everything and give you the latest updates in Ghana. That is what we do best. Currently, there's news and Nyama Air on air patches. Ghana, we actually hold pastors in high esteem. I'm shocked the last time I hear Pastor Chris Arr3st will be at church say I'm Illuminati. That is bogus. He messaged my personal number attacking me just because we actually criticize Bishop Dakiwad Mills. Said he should pay tithes, make him a product of his church. So why can't I criticize him? It is the lame mentality of Africans and we blacks ourselves, because we hold these people in high esteem. It's stupidness and it's madness. They are men of God. We need to give them the respect. But then if they do something, because they are also human beings like us, they are human beings, they can do mistake, and it's right that we correct them. We shouldn't bring down the church. I don't support bringing down the church. What I support is correcting them, because the Bible have said, spoil the rod and spoil the child. It's better we correct them than pull down the church. So that's just a little clarification on the Dakiwad Mill story. I'll be giving you updates on what the church people are now defending the church for. But today is particularly for this particular man whom I respect so much, love so much. Mitini preaching thousands of times. In fact, he's one of the people I believe he's one of the good men of God. I only say genuine. I can't determine if somebody is genuine or not, but to me he's good because he's had various scandals, but he's a very, very good man. This particular man, a church branch what Ghana, from the Christ Embassy Ghana, it is under attack. Under attack in what way? Yes, ABR will be but it's because of a mistake that they did. Christ Embassy Church, which is led by this particular man, Pastor Chris Arr3st. Yes, we all know sorry, Nigerian. The church has at Nigeria. But we be branches in local UK, some of the biggest churches that are sprang all across Europe, any UK in particular. What is happening now? We say Pastor Chris, Christ Embassy, a trendy Wagana. I mean, I don't want to waste time. Let's go straight to the point. What is happening is that program program no acquires annual program. We all have program in our church. They have annual programs. So maybe 31st May, maybe more 31st December, maybe 15th August. Something with a theme. Maybe we'll come on multiple programs throughout the year. But this particular program, a mass programmer, anka enye COVID and komu number be share or National Sports Stadium or a very bigger events ground. So my year, Jehovah Witness for AJB near the. So this was what was actually going on program Numerical Night. If I don't get the name right, I'm gonna say program needing a Numerical Night. Now this particular program we thought coronavirus, the president is saying that bars should be closed, restaurants should be closed, in fact nightclubs should be closed, because beginning now closing down churches. This same man of God said, if you've told us to close our churches and limit the number of people who come to church, please do the same to restaurants, places that we eat. I suffer for President Akufo-Addo also came out to say he's actually putting a ban or restriction on these places, nightclubs, restaurants, and other gatherings. In fact, funeral crowd are blocking it now. These were because of the complaints of the pastors. So we were all moving on. You said coronavirus and but you said numbers not called out. So we're all happy, complying to these rules and regulation. Then suddenly, Pastor Chris, Christ Embassy, together with a year on the affiliate and on the branches of Ghana, because it's headed by him. So on the people they came up with this program. Our program, this information in air parties. They did the program at Fantasy Dome, which is trade fair. We call trade fair more. Once a trade fair, so you have other CC pavilions in the sectional multimedia program. So Fantasy Dome, which I've been there once to watch a year Shatawale show. It's very big, and that was where they had the program. If you've not been to Fantasy Dome, Kai Ebra MPP4 leaders near their national secretary near the conference. That was the same place. Thousands and thousands of people went there. These were from all the branches of Christ Embassy Church in Ghana. Our program here, Numerical Night 2021. Now, what's shocking is that we are not saying they shouldn't pray. We are not saying they shouldn't have a program. Have a program. But if you are looking at what has happened to India, currently India, because they actually bent down, saying so numbers no air quarter in terms of COVID-19 cases. So they blinked their eye. They went on to do mass rallies. They went on to have their festival no yearly. No, you've seen that now every day 100,000 people are dying in India. It thought it's a coronavirus. No, ye pushing ako. But it has not gone yet. It is just around the corner. It is waiting if you are going to play loose, then it will come and attack us. That is why we should never lose our guard down, regardless the disease is very real. So based on this particular Christ Embassy and their church affiliates, program. Obi enkase. Metiana make a can say my meaning, you know. I'll be showing you certain pictures on the screens. We are any information this particular the Ghana Police Department together with the National Security and BNI, you know, they've come out. Our party said they are looking into this. Probably, you know, they'll go for Pastor Chris. We don't know how, if it's to be an invitation or whatever. But let me put these pictures on the screen so that you can get the whole clarity of what I'm talking about here. These are the pictures, as you can see on the screen. These pictures that you see are the mass gatherings. Where any picture be download from Google and ABB. This is the exact picture. We know editing. These are the number of people who have gathered at one single location. Fantasy Dome. Look at them. In fact, when you look at these pictures, per the videos near they were not wearing masks. Majority of them were not wearing masks. Look at this picture. Who do you see wearing masks? It's just a few people, 1, 2, 3 at the back. Majority of them were not wearing masks. They've actually disregarded the COVID-19 protocols. 2. The sitting arrangement, no crowd say nothing is going on in this world like COVID-19. They are just there. In fact, sometimes I don't know what is wrong with we Christians, me inclusive. The Bible have said, let's give what is unto Caesar to Caesar. The Bible even acknowledged authority for rules and regulations. The Bible acknowledged that. Jesus Christ even acknowledged that. A question on Caesar. Give what is unto Caesar to Caesar. Give the laws of Ghana or obey the rules and regulations. Just obey it. This was what they did. And in fact, when the pictures came out, it was like Ghana Yadana. Somebody has a church in Ghana. We don't have any issue. He does this and nobody says anything, because if you go and touch the church or if you go after them, they will say they will not vote for you and you're attacking God. You can't attack God. God even knows, this is bad. Because at the end of the day, this particular event where you can see 1,000 people at one spot, it could be a super spreader event, a best spreading COVID-19. We might think the disease is under control, but it might be out of control, all because of this. And immediately this thing came, as always, the Ghana police will bring a lengthy statement, which I can tell you for a fact, a case in Nkosi Baby. I'm saying this on 3 counts. The first one is that the information, just let's look at it. My main kind of raw. Fantasy Dome Trade Fair is owned by government of Ghana. Number 1. I know Fantasy Dome is owned by just both private stakeholders and public stakeholders. My part just say both private and the government or my partner, you know, because the trade fair is of Ghana. It will be a event and also a private a partnership between private and the public. That is both stakeholders. That is number 1. Secondly, listen very well. Events how did they get police protection? And how come they give them the necessary licenses to go and do these things? That is number 1. So they went there, took the venue, which is owned by government. They did it. They had protection from the police, which is good, and they didn't say anything until this picture surfaced. Number 2, a similar event went on at UPSC, that is University of Professional Studies, Legon. It went on there. Students were in mass numbers. Who gave them that permission to go to the school? Because that school, I know it says owned by public, and now on it's so public and private. So who gave them the authority to do these things? We are not saying them don't worship God. We all worship God. I want everybody to worship God. In fact, I'm a Christian myself. But the question is, must we flout the rules and regulations? Because the last time Amoshem come say, you guys forgot COVID-19. In fact, if you are giving us a heads up, we will not be here right now. In fact, but after this thing have come and we are nursing our wounds, you go a step further to do this. This is what the Ghana police is, as you can see on the screens. And this is in regards to the current happenings at Arr3st Ghana in regards to this particular Christ Embassy case. Remember, I'll say a press release, Christ Embassy Youth Church's pneumatic service. The police is investigating. Alleged gathering by the youth of the Christ Embassy Church at the Fantasy Dome Trade Fair Center, Accra, on Friday, April 30th, 2021, in flagrant disregard of COVID-19 protocols. Trending videos of the crowd screaming, chanting, and dancing to the evangelism of non-mask wearing leader, putting the entire country at risk of spreading COVID-19. 2. The police did not provide security for the said event. That is what they are saying. People are saying they provide security. So I don't know. Let me clarify that. We've seen and we've heard. We've not seen, but we've heard people are saying that the police give them protection. I don't know. But now the police is denying. I'll say the police did not provide security for the said event. In fact, the organizers did not give notice of the event to any police officer at or the station. So the question is, can somebody just get up and go and do an event like that at a government premises? A bra police 41 munim. It's not where meeting my sorry, my wedding or Flagstaff House. Is it possible? Yeah, trust. Osha has also the event advertised as the Christ service or as a church service, which ordinarily did not require notice under the Public Order Act, was organized at the blind side of the police. Police have Sunday morning locked up the Fantasy Dome and have started questioning leaders of the church and management of the Fantasy Dome about the event. Any persons found culpable will be arrested and duly prosecuted. 3. These words are like rhyme. A bad day before I realized the case has just vanished. Meanwhile, on Sunday morning, the police officers laid surveillance at the Christ Embassy service at UPS, where a similar program has been advertised to carry on. The program was held with all COVID-19 protocols being observed. The police hereby reminds all and sundry that the actions that breach the Imposition of Restrictions Act will be subjected to the sanctions imposed by the law. This is coming from Sheila Kisi Abeye Backman, Miss, who is the Superintendent of Police Director, Public Affairs, the Ghana Police Service. So this is what we are seeing, and this is what we are hearing. The Ghana Police Abekasa. To me and other people, we are saying, say, will launch an investigation. 1, 2, 3 weeks. The issue is that we need to see something. Captain Polo and then the band could try a picture. We doubt the thing. In fact, right now, no, who be so said, do laws of Ghana work? The first question is 30% and now it's 70% because of what has happened to Captain Polo, Agrada, Amanako, Sacha by force. It tells you clearly, say, people are now knowing, say, the law or the rule of law works and doesn't favor the rich or the powerful. It is no respecter of persons. Nobody is above the law. So we need to treat these people with the same rod and Kedibe treaty obinim and now above for. We need to treat the same. We need to give them the same punishment if and only if they are found culpable. If not, but these videos show clearly said they are. We all love God, but I think that we should all be obedient to rules and regulations. Because the Bible, me bra, nipa eba out saying person yankopon be really s anymore no. We came out that you see yanka say nipa. So if God has taken that rule, say me rule mubium, me use myself for every rule mubium, then you guys will take your own leader. He enthuse us to actually obey the rules and regulations. So that's actually what is going. We'll give you more updates as these kind of events unfold right here in Ghana.